Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. So T.Bills, and this is exactly what he said. So they will not say I misquoted. T.Bills said, I'm grateful for everything I learned from you. I grew up wanted to be like you and I achieved certain things in my life because of you. I'm grateful for everything I learned from you. I'm teaching my kids not to idolize no one but God. I pray for the mental and emotional well being of your children, and may God forgive your soul. The best thing I learned from you is being a father regardless. A lot of people would look at this and say, oh, why is T-Bills supporting someone who did a lot of bad things, blah, 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 blah. And you're right. Uh, Diddy did a lot of wrong to young boys, according to we don't know for sure, but allegedly. To Cassie, definitely, even though Cassie has collected money, and I struggle with someone who has been compensated and they are still crying. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Because it waters down the case. I'm not saying he did her well, he did her wrong. But you see, there's something that motivated me about this T-Bills post. And it is one thing: loyalty. How can you have benefited from somebody, and because that person is being dragged publicly now, you now do like you don't know that person before? There is a special place in hell for people like you. Say you don't benefit from somebody, whether in thief or whether in do yahoo, you not tell them when they give you the yahoo money. You not tell am say na owe issue, say na devil money, you dey chop the money, then e come enter trouble because everybody come gather am, and you see that it is the best thing to do is to join the side that is against. You now go and join. The place in hell that they are going to put you is different from everybody's normal one. You guys need to understand the concept of loyalty, and I try to explain this to people. A lot of people were angry with Kwamwan for supporting Tinubu. When Kwamwan was down and Tinubu was there for him, did you know about that time? That is why when I was running the Clash of the Supporters, I was very clever to ensure that I was as non-partisan as possible, because people will support anybody for whatever reason and you cannot rob them of that right. People can decide that it is Tinubu that I want to support, and you have no right to rob them of that right. Whether it sounds right or not, whether they sound biased or compromised or whatever it is they sound, they have a personal walk in life. And imagine someone was telling me the story that their child needed a heart transplant, or sorry, a kidney transplant, one of those transplants, and they went to Tinubu's house, and Tinubu gave them money. That Tinubu does not even remember. He just pitied them, gave them money, and they went and came back, and the child survived. You will now tell me that 20 years later, that child, where they alive because of Tinubu, and the mama, where they get picking today because of Tinubu, go vote for another person. Because all of them, they cry saying that other person una want. You have to understand that, yes, there is the collective interest, but everybody has their own personal experiences. And you have, in a democracy, to allow people express their preferences. Democracy is about us having preference. I heard a story the other day. They brought a North Korean soldier, a British soldier, and an American soldier. And they took them to the top of a building. And they told the British soldier, King Charles came and said, I'm your king. Jump now. Now the British soldier said, no, 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 no. I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that. The press now asked him, say, why can't you? Say, I've got a family. They brought the American. Joe Biden stumbled there, fell a couple of times. I managed and stood up and got there, said, soldier, jump. So I said, no, 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 no. I can't do that. Then I said, why? I said, I've got a family. Now they bring the North Korean soldier. They just put her for the edge of the building. King Jong-un just look at him, very quiet, said, hey, you, jump. The soldier just jumped. As him jump, they just set nets. They can't catch him with the net. They can't bring him. He go, now the press run go meet and say, why did you jump? I have a family. You might not understand it. Let me explain it to you. The American said he will not jump because he will take care of the family. The British guy said he will not jump because he has to take care of the family. The North Korean knows that if he does not jump, what will happen to his family? Hey. So what's the difference between us in a supposed or purported democracy and somebody living in North Korea? If we cannot choose who we idolize because the whole world has decided to cancel them. I'm not saying what they did is not worthy of canceling, but you need to remember that as Sean Diddy did, he get picking. As Diddy did, he get people where today they are who they are today because Diddy invested in them or helped them. That doesn't mean he should not be held accountable for his crimes. But it's not everybody that's going to run to their internet with their 2K Bacala phone and start typing, oh, they need to flog him. Oh, they need to throw him from here. Oh, they need to do this. They need to do that. Democracy is never democracy if you rob people the right of choice. Democracy is choice. What does it mean when they say the government of the people? It means the people want that government. A government for the people. What does it mean? The people have a choice in the government. By the people. That means the people are the ones. Do you know that there is nowhere in the world where all the people gather together and agree on one thing? That's why we have Democrats and Republicans. Somebody say 80% of Nigerian men and women do not have the moral ground to castigate Diddy. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. This lady was on my live the other day. What's her name? Moody's. Moody's lost 30 million now, 22 million now. I've forgotten what of her because her employees stole. These are the same people that will tell you that APC and PDP are bad. They put you in charge of ordinary hair. Now imagine they put you in charge of central bank. Emefiele go dey learn work from you. Emefiele go dey call you every night as in lecturer. Say, teach me. Where you go do wetin you want do reach. Ordinary hair. Staff, they steal hair. 22 million naira worth of hair. Nearly ruining somebody's business. And the same you will say our government is bad. I've never had a problem with Nigerian government until we fix the mindset of the people. The government will continue. Well, anywhere the government goes, if you like put P2B to be the same thing, just like fooling yourself. I say this all the time. Maybe you will have been slightly better, which I doubt. They're all the same. Is he going to work? Is he going to hire Cameroonians and Ghanaians? Is it not the same us that he will work with? Even if he's as straight as a pole, the people around him will show themselves. They will steal hair. And if there's no hair available to steal, they will steal stone. Now so we be. Anything we do with a tea farm. So a lot of people were bashing T.Bills. And I felt he had the right to express his opinion. Let him express his opinion. Do I agree with his opinion? No. But I will never deny him the right to an opinion. Shore will have tried. He's young now. At least if I try small. My problem with us in Nigeria is we deny people the right. We all want everybody to have our opinion. I remember what I went through during the last election. I started with Peter Obi. I say this story all the time. I genuinely felt that this is a nice young guy, at least younger, not young, younger than the rest of them. I think it'll be until I started seeing the way his followers were behaving. Is Peter Obi or nothing else? And I'm like, but I have friends who are intelligent who will tell you why Tinubu should be in power. And they'll make sense. I have friends who are intelligent, like Reno Omokri. That time he was supporting Atiku. And he'll make a good case for Atiku. So, why shouldn't Reno believe in Atiku, Bongoli believe in Tinubu, and I believe in Peter Obi, and we all go to election and whatever happens? Why must I force them to believe in what I believe in? That's where I first withdrew I said, I will never follow anyone who cannot control his followers. As in, you are insulting me. Because let me tell you something. I love Peter Obi, or I used to love Peter Obi as an obedient. But there were some one or two things that I found wanting with everyone. The only person who is complete is Christ. As I did like this, I did criticize Paul. And even Peter. Paul himself criticized Peter, and even Peter criticized Paul. So how can I have a Nigerian leader wannabe that I cannot criticize? Yes, I'm supporting, but when I now saw that you just make a statement, you just begin, and I was still part of obedience movement. When I now noticed, I now made a statement. I trended for like 2 weeks. A 1 week, we come and see people cursing my life. Oh, Daddy Freeze, hey, you are just a big fool. Oh, you don't have sense. I said there are 3 classes of obedience. They are the obedience who understand where Peter Obi is going and want to walk with Peter Obi. They are the obedience. They don't know anything, but they just know, say, Peter Obi, then they follow him. I had one of them on my life. The other I say, why are you following Peter Obi? The person of it talk. Those are the obedience. They don't know anything, but they follow him. Then we have the zombidiots. Those ones now zombie they be. They follow anywhere everybody go. Hey. And I'm like, you can't win election like I was part of them that time when I said that. They drag people said, yeah, we need all the 3 types. Okay, with all the 3 types on our day office. God bless you, Sabio. Sabio said, I understand, yeah. When Peter Obi came to my state in the US, the way those managing his visit almost made me dislike him. Baba, let me tell you something. P.O. is my friend. And I say P.O. B.O. is my friend. He disagree with me for my own life. He go tell you, say, no, this thing we talk, I don't agree. I mean, I don't agree. That is the beauty of democracy. One thing I know about B.O. is his disagreement is never disrespectful. When your disagreement becomes disrespectful, then it's a problem. But as long as the disagreement, it's even beautiful because it is those ones that we disagree and talk anyhow that I will rapture. So I was like, okay, I'm pulling out of this movement. This movement is too toxic for me. I'm going to be neutral. I thought the dragging will end. The dragging entered gear 2. Gish. Ask anybody who was following me that period. Dragging enter part 2. Want to say I'll be neutral. Hey, you are supposed to be a man of the people. You are supposed to be supporting the youth. Oh my God, you are the I tried to explain to them. I said, I'm a radio presenter. I should not even have supported P2B in the first place. I should have remained neutral. You are part of the problem. Hey, you are sitting on the fence. Omo, you don't know what I went through. People were blocked during that election. They reached 200,000. I'm not making it up. I will wake up in the morning, just see their nonsense comment, just block, delete their comments. They cause shege for my body. I can't say, okay, let me support who my conscience will support. And I looked at all of that. I saw Showore. He fought for NSAS. He went to prison for the youths. I said, let me support Showore. Another set of cursing again. Meanwhile, Showore is younger than Obi. Showore is the only person who has not been tainted by Nigerian politics. They shake me for me. On top, Showore, they say that if you are not supporting the youth, they go curse my wife. T.Bills response say the only person that is a youth or is near youth among all of them is the person that is supporting. So from that time, I began to be a bit more tolerant of people's views. My page, my views. If you don't like the fact that I'm going to tell you that the Bible clearly says Christ is the Lucifer, if you read it in the Latin language I was translated from to English. That's my opinion, is my space. You don't have to like it. On my page, you respect my views. Especially when I can prove the views. If I can't prove them, we can be debating them. There are some views that don't need any form of debate. They are in clear language. That's how I said I go tell you people's story today. Look at somebody came here now. They say market Mabel. Market Mabel. I want my latter. I want to see David by instinct. By rapture, make I not just waste time. Make I just give you your rapture. By rapture, Danu. Kó tó wú kalẹ̀ bí ìdodo ọmọ tó ní kwashiorkor. Let me tell you a story today. So I was in ShopRite today minding my business. Ọlọ́run Ọbangba, I was minding my business. Normal me, I know they mind my business. I was minding my business new. Behaving myself. T.Bills was following me. So I was paying for my own trolley. She was still picking things. So me, I'd finished paying. I'd whisked my own trolley out. She was now loading things. She was now asking me to help her load things. And I was on the phone with my younger brother. So, and we're trying to sort a family issue. So I follow my younger brother talk for phone. And a serious issue. So, in the para, my popsy drama, in the para, I was trying to calm him, trying to also express what I think popsy was trying to say, at the same time trying to, so it was sharp. It was a lot. We talked for 1 hour 30 minutes. From there, I did on top phone there till I get into the car, till I almost got home. Got into the car then this woman comes up to me. She was in the queue just behind me. And she just comes up to me and brings out her phone. First of all, you see me on the phone. Do you understand? You see me on the phone. You can see I'm having a conversation. Then, if you had said, I want to take a picture. You see, me and T.Bills were analyzing it. T.Bills was like, yeah, you to take pictures. And I said in the card, I was not going to take pictures of anybody again. But I thought about it. I'm like, why am I going to deprive my fans who are good people of picture because somebody decided that they were not going to use their sense? You see me talking on the phone and you want to record a video with me. Make it make sense. Do you know what I'm as in? Can you be in whatever you are doing in this life? Can you be considerate? I remember there was a time I was driving my Range Rover that year. Now so steam begin to come out from under the bonnet. Now I quickly off the engine, come they beg people to push the motor. As they push the motor, come out for road. One beggar did they come, they beg us money. If you see the way I shout for the beggar, I say, Koni dafe olori buruku. I hear my bajeni. Oh, Ripa and Timoto, you they mad? You don't even help us push the motor, come out. You still they beg us. You see that we are struggling. You see that we are stressed. We are trying to push the car off the road because Range Rover, you quickly off the engine, because if you let the engine run to mess up the engine. If you see the way I never caused beggar like that, if I say no go better for you, this beggar work you go do until you buy your picking go do am. Lori bruku ni any. Oh, the way I shout for him, see the way the beggar tear off. I see you a wicked soul. You are not even pitying. Let's say you are even help me push the car across. Say, Baba, please find us something. You carry your coin there. Inside where we they try push motor. Okay, okay, lick motor they push can't give no go better for you. You will be winch. Very insensitive people. So this woman was behind me, like a few steps behind me. I mean, waiting to queue, and she said she wants to record a video. You see me on the phone. If you had said I'm on the phone, let's add this. Let's say I'm talking, yeah, what's up, yeah, and say you want to take a picture. I can just do like this and sneak into your picture and do like this and go back to my call. You now wanted to record a video. Make it make sense to me. Now, so that they will not say that the freeze is rude. Whoa, una never see anything. I rude giddy girl from now on. I think when I'm rude, I'm better. So that they will not say that the freeze is rude. I say, okay. My brother did there, they ran for phone. With a try to settle family problem. Oh. So I held the phone like this. I muted it. I held the phone like this to the side. And I was talking to the video. The next she came with her video. Said, hello, Daddy Freeze. Jesus loves you. I'm like, what the? I just moved out of the show. I'm like, what the hell? You think, man, what the fuck? Wow. WTF? It's got crazy. I'm like, what? Jesus loves you, really? Like, I give a rat's behind who Jesus is? As far as I'm concerned, Jesus caused the whole problem in Nigeria. If you leave only me, I go arrest Jesus. Jesus was what the white people used to give us and take away everything we have till today. We have nothing because of Jesus. As in, are you trying to mock me? Are you trying to mock my beliefs? As in, I could not believe it. I was livid. I was like, oh, come on. I just got off the camera. I'm like, I don't keep that away from me. I don't care about no Jesus. Jesus is the white man's version of Yahushua HaMashiach. And not only is he a version, they put all their cultures, all their ideologies and packed it and made it look like them and sold it to us as if he was one of them. Meanwhile, he lived in Africa as a child. A lot of people believe, a lot of people don't care, say, well, his name was Yeshua or Yeshu or Yahushua, depending on the dialect, or but we believe it's now been transliterated to Jesus. Nah, that's for white people them. For us, along with that transliteration went our oil, our uranium, our land, our women. A lot of things went with that transliteration. You can't just tell me that my beliefs are not valid. I know what they did. The first slave ship that came to the coast of Africa to pick up our ancestors as slaves was called the Jesus of Lubeck. Respect my views. You can't pray if you want to pray. The moment I say in the name of Jesus, I will walk out. I don't need you to pray for me. I don't need you to pray for me. So it's different if you had asked me on the camera, say I'm Daddy Freeze, blah 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 blah. I'm a pastor or something, and you just said Daddy Freeze, Jesus loves you. I'm like, what? And like, it's even good that I was on the phone. So thank you, Chichi Obama. Our artifacts, they carry our artifacts. They said they were idols. They took our artifacts and gave us their Jesus free of charge. Meanwhile, we say give us our artifacts back. They say they can only borrow our artifacts to us. Meanwhile, the Jesus they give you free of charge, you can know the one that has value now. Ghana is begging for the artifacts. They say they can only borrow it to them for 3 years. Meanwhile, they don't carry Jesus, give them for free. That's how you know the one that is valuable. There was a video. One guy was showing they want to sell church in the UK. If you see as the church take big. Trying to whine me, trying to tempt me. And I don't have the patience of Yahushua. Because that's what they did to him till they fire him. They were tempting him. Anytime they will tempt him. As in, bow. They were tempting him from the moment he started his ministry till the day they put him on that cross. They were tempting him. Anything they want to say, they would use it to tempt him. When they wanted to stone the woman caught in the act, they asked him, so what do we do? So that he can say something, they can hold him. I'm like, what kind of agent of Satan is this? I'm not saying she was a devil, but she was used by the devil to tempt me. Then she now said her phone did not record. I'm like, I better hope it didn't record. Because you put that ish out about me, I'm going to hunt you down. I'm going to come after you real bad. So me, if you believe in Jesus, no problem. In the Free Nation, I try as much as possible not to bring Jesus near us. Because one thing I need us to do is, what I need you to do is what Sabio is doing in America. Go there and collect their money and develop yourself. Not go there and be worshiping them. Go there, penetrate them, collect their money legally. Don't do Yahoo. The one want Diddy mean you. Mukon boni money. Ha! As in, do you know there are some people that will not even answer you? I'm on the phone. I don't need to talk to you. You're not paying me to talk to you. It's not like you paid me to come and give you a seminar or something. I mean, I'm shopping. Allow me to shop. We have so many family issues to deal with. And then, okay, so imagine, as nice as I was, just so that everything would be okay, I now still took the picture. I now still was ready to shoot the video. They now said, as in out of nowhere. So if you truly knew Jesus, or who you claim to be Jesus, you will know that it is the devil that tempts, not the other way around. You are tempting me. One of my old aunties came to me one day and said, why don't I allow my children to go to church? I said, to go and do what? Come in our prayer meeting today. My children are the ones that write prayer points. They will write prayer points. We will pray, finish. People go, they cry for the prayer. They are that good. It happened today in prayer meeting. Amarachi wrote a prayer point about depression. Taste buds had to hand over the phone to me. She was crying. A lady was going through so much in her family. She shared her story. She was crying. A young man had the same depression problem about 2 prayer meetings ago. I had to beg Ikiri and Remy and one or two other people to help me talk to the guy. And close that door. So I was like, why do I to go and explain what they want to go and do in church so that they can lie to them and bend their brain? And my elderly auntie's response was, that is how they taught us. And I said, they taught you wrong. If I see that something is going to mess with my child, why am I going to allow them to do it? At the point I was like, yeah, allow them to do it. Then when they are 18, they choose. If I allow them to do it when they are young, they will only have to choose what they among the things they were taught. Why didn't you wake up one day and say you want to be a trapeze jumper? Because trapeze was not among the things that were offered to you. Nigerians are either engineers, mechanic, lawyer, doctor, musician, footballer. You never see circus, lion tamer. You never see lion tamer for Nigeria before. Because it's not among any of the curriculum, entertainment or otherwise, that was offered to us. So I'm like, why am I going to use my hand to give them options so that it will still be among you? Look, you make choices out of your options. So, reach. So the person shall quarrel with me, say it's not good, allow them. Then one person that was there was saying, he's allowed them to. I say, now can use agidi. I say, no, they're my children. When they are 18, they can choose. Until then, I will teach them. So he reach like 2 months. Now that elderly person, that my auntie, come begin to shake me for one person. Whether the person want money or something, so I begin to shake me for her. They shake me, they cuss her. Not be my normal ekpe, even me my ekpe too no good. They shake me, finish. Now one of my daughters say, Auntie, do you know that Christ said that this is very wrong for you? Christ said you should forgive your enemies. My auntie said, God forbid. Now my pikin quote Bible for her, Matthew chapter 5 verse 44. Christ said, pray for your enemies, bless them, forgive them. Now my auntie begin to argue, now they open Bible for her, now I see Bible, now I relax. Me that have been waiting for my eureka moment. Now I say, I say, my auntie, how long have you been going to church? He said, since she was a child. I say, okay, auntie, you are 62 now. Let's say you are going from when you had sense. Let's say like from 8 years old. So let's remove 8 from 62. We have 54 years old. Abi? So you have been going to church for 54 years and you have not learned anything. You now want me to send my child that knows more than you and knows more than your pastor to go and become like you. Hello? My child that does not go to church is correcting you and teaching you about what Christianity is. Despite 54 years, okay, what do you go and learn how to church, how to pray? Do you realize that if you don't pray again till the day you die, you can make heaven, you can be a good Christian? There is no place in scripture where prayer was a prerequisite for Christianity. I like to see it. Or fasting, or going to church. The thing Christ said, he said, you are not the sons of God. And read Matthew chapter 5 from verse 44. If you cannot love your enemy, you are not the son of God. You are not a child of God if you cannot love your enemy. The main thing that will deprive you of heaven, what will make you lose your soul, they will never teach you in that church. It is how to give the pastor money so you can make more money. Since that day, that auntie has never told me that. Why are your children not going to church? I said, you see the way they are? You see how brilliant they are? You see how much they know the word of God? You see how we raise them not only to know the word of God, but to follow it? Then you now want me to go and send them to somebody's Sunday business. I say, God forbid, not me. Let them grow well. leave my house, be living in their own house. May they can't go mumu themselves. So you need to understand this and stop putting people under pressure. I will not go to your house. And if I meet you somewhere, don't force your beliefs on me. Don't. Especially when I know better than your pastor. Somebody sent me a video, one pastor in Abuja calling me a dog. I say, no problem. He say, I'm a dog. I'll be okay, I'm a dog. Let him come and do debate. If now in Mama Bona, make he come do debate. Forget all this talk. Make he come do debate. May we debate. May we choose topic. May we debate time. Whether in church, no go close. If it is to insult, leave insult. Anybody can insult. And he's older than me, so I will not insult him. I will only ask him to just come and do debate. If he knows he has the power, let him just come. No need long debate, 30 minutes debate. Make it just show. Make I begin quote Bible for him for Koine Greek and Latin. Make we know where we stand. Make he contribute himself out of her. But when I saw I go sit down like this, the whole congregation go join Free Nation. And they pray, say make they gawk there, say make they agree. Say make we do debate. It will take like 5 years, but gradually they'll be leaving him. Say, eh? So please, please, please. I'm a preacher, and I hate to use the word, but I also sell gossip because y'all like gossip. But I think I have to introduce etiquette into the curriculum. Etiquette. I cannot go to T.Bills' house for the first time. As I enter the house, I just walk past him and go to the kitchen. Take a plate. There is a pot of soup on the fire. I just take a fork, put it inside, come out one meat, put it inside, come out another meat. Come go sit down for the parlor, they chop the meat, they talk ram. No. If I went to his house without an invitation, say I just the area, I check him. Even if he offer me food, I suppose refuse. Because he'll be polite enough to offer me food. What if the food is his mother-in-law's food that quickly went to the market? What if it's his wife's food? If I tell Sabio, Bill, I they come your house, oh, and he say, okay, come on Wednesday, I know say go put one bottle of wine for fridge for me, or one bottle of beer, or if you know they serving visitors beer, you know if they watch my life, you know say I they drink Coke Zero or 7-Up free, you go put one for fridge for me. Then he go one show himself, saying be Bini boy, he go fit cook maybe banga, be waiting the chop for Bini. That is different. Etiquette. I saw something on Dotto's page and I said I was going to talk about it briefly though. I want to talk about this. I'm sorry guys, but allow me to talk about this. Dotto said something. He said, if I pay for something, if I bought it and I tag you, it's a favor. If I bought something from you and I tag you, it's a favor. Now I go there, I go talk. I say once I pay for it, I'm not tagging you. Simple. Once I pay for it, I'm not tagging you. Somebody now answered me. He now said, with all due respect, sir, remember you tagged my livelihood for a luxury wristwatch you both said you paid for. I also remember you tagged Gucci and Louboutin in your recent post for shoes you wore, which I believe you paid for them in full. Just to name a few, sir. Another tempter. Let me respond to him publicly. First things first, my livelihood had that watch custom made to specifics that I wanted. We went back and forth for almost 6 months. My livelihood went out of his way. Normally, you can get one of those watches with a certain setup. You can get it VS or VVS. I wanted VS and VVS. VVS for the bezel and VS. But normally what people do is VS for the bezel and What's the lower one? SI for the band. Me, I wanted VS for the band, VVS for the bezel. It took about 6 months. When the watch was ready, my livelihood sent it to me and told me to wear it and be sure I'm comfortable with it before I pay. Why will I not tag him? He gave me a very good price. He handmade my watch to my specifics. I wanted to be able to swim with the watch. So I said, look, this, because I know that when they are drilling to put diamonds, sometimes they drill the case and they put a hole in it. So 95% of diamond watches, you can't swim or bathe or shower with them. I told my life, I say, me, once I wear watch, and they wear shower. Now only this one we get leather strap. Now no, they wear shower. All my watches, I wear them, and I want a watch that rain will not beat me with it, and I will look at it and see mist. My livelihood said, don't worry, but it'll take a while. And somebody went out of his way. It's my choice. I didn't have to. Secondly, you are mentioning Louboutin, you're mentioning Rolex. Let me tell you something here. Let me break it down to you. Let's imagine Made Man Yo has a shoe company. Let's say Made Man Shoes. If I wear Made Man shoes and I tag Made Man Shoes, Made Man Yo is leaning on my brand power to sell his shoes. If I wear a $2,000 Louboutin pair of Louboutin shoes, I am leaning on Christian Louboutin's brand power. You don't get it. When I tag Rolls-Royce or Rolex or Ferrari in a video, I am leaning on the power of their brand. It looks like I'm giving them a shout out, but I'm actually identifying with their brand power that they've built over 200 years. For you, upcoming business is the other way around. You are leaning on Daddy Freeze. So I'm doing you a favor. Gucci sold me the shoes. Yes, they sold me the shoes, but they did not sell me the brand. I am using their brand. That is why Philip Plain, the owner of Billionaire, was forced to pay Ferrari $170,000 in damages because he used his Ferrari that he paid for to shoot video for his shoes. He brought some models, all these models will not go wear one tiny pants, will be like, say, na dental floss, they used to take sew the pants. Then they go wear one thin bra. Then they shake their Ikebe. Then they put the shoe on the Ferrari. Ferrari wrote him a letter that in his life he should never try that with their brand. Saying they mad me. Now Philip Plain make mouth. Say na him car, say don't pay for him. I look at him, I say, see this all day. You bought the car, you did not buy the brand. Now they go court. Court say make he pay. Google it. Court say make he on top of your motor. You don't buy the motor. And Ferrari will never sell him a car again. So when I lean against Ferrari, when I hashtag Ferrari, I am leaning on a brand heritage of over 100 years. When I tag Gucci, I'm leaning on the brand power of over 200 years. When I tag Louis Vuitton, I'm leaning on their brand power. But when I tag you, I'm doing you a favor. Appreciate it. It is not by force for me to grow your brand for you. There's so many brands that I've grown. But let me tell you something. I love brands that appreciate me. I'll tell you something here. Normal suya. So far, I think I've bought 3 million naira worth of suya in the last 2 years. About 3 million, maybe 2, 3 years. About easily more than 3 million. One day, fear catch me. I just chop the suya, they go. I will just say, I need suya. What do you need? I just tell them, I need 3 of this, 3 of that, 5 of this. They go just send them. Now chop suya, chop suya, chop suya. And one day I say, no, my big go don't plenty. I think the big will be like 70K. Now he send me bill 220,000 naira. I say, hey! Ha! How I chop suya reach like this? He come begin to send me all the invoices. I say, hey! Guess what? He still no agree me pay the old 220. He said I should pay 200. I should just round it up. Do you know I've been eating this guy's suya for since 2021, about 3 years. He has, I think only once or twice did he collect delivery fee from me. Meanwhile, their suya, especially their ram, T.Bills thinks is the best ram she has ever eaten. Why will I? He's my friend. The owner is a former captain, so he's a pilot. So when I go through issues, do you understand? With aviation, he's one of the people that I call. I'm stuck in my simulator. I don't understand what's happening. What WTF is going on? I call him. He says, do it like this, do it like this. Sometimes he has used 1 hour to explain things to me. Say, no, you don't do it like this. This will put you into trouble. Why don't you do it like this? Why will I not shout out about normal suya? I can call him up and tell you, Papa, how much suya have I eaten from his sister? Go down past 3 million. He go down pass. Or he go down near. I'm just estimating because the last time we did an estimate was almost 2 million and I screamed. Why will I not support his brand? Why will I not tell you about it? Personally, they do free aviation class for me. Forget the suya is. We still chop him last. We eat his suya once or twice a week. Baba, you need to come. You need to come. You need to come, Sabiu. Why would I give you? Why will I not give you a shout out? I walk into your shop. There is a shirt you are selling for 100,000 naira. I say, give me a discount. I remember I walked into a jewelry shop and I picked jewelry worth about 1.5 million. This was in 2022. No, about jewelry worth about 2.5 million. The total this lady allowed me to pay was about 1.5 million. Of course, I will give you a shout out. You gave me a 40% discount. I will give you a shout out. Look at Movenpick Hotel. Movenpick will treat you like a king. Today is their barbecue night. Y'all need to go check it out. The best buffet in Lagos, hands down. Movenpick Friday night, the seafood buffet, and Movenpick Sunday. The Sunday afternoon buffet is the best. Ask Ada Blessing. Is the we eat there. The reason why I'm not staying in Movenpick is because my stomach will be this big. So I like to stay at home for at least 2 weeks instead of just living there permanently. I will stay at home for 2 weeks where I'll be eating only granuts and eating only fruits so that my stomach can reduce a little. Why would I not shout out to them? On my birthday, if you saw how they treated me, I was in the gym, they brought cake with all their staff. I could not believe it. Anytime I go there, they always make me feel special. They always give me the best sweets. Always work out a nice discount for me and even for my friends that I recommend there. Before I used to go to other hotels, after a while, then when I come in once, they just see my car, they just move me, give me a special parking spot. You know, everybody that knows, if you ever come to see me moving, you know my parking spot. It's like I own the hotel. One day, somebody came and said, "That please, I like this hotel." I said, "Baba, I don't own it too. I'm a guest here, but they treat me so well." Do you know how many people have started going to move? What's his name? Shegs is here. He started staying at Moving Peak because of me. Do you know how many people started staying at Moving Peak because of me? Ada says I have 2 spots. Yes. They treat me like a king and they treat their guests like that. You will love it. They're so respectful, so well trained. There are some hotels that the hotels are fine and everything, but the staff look at, what can we do for you? Then if we're alone, are you not going to give us any money? We have carried your bag to your room. Are you not going to tip us? So you need to understand, we're in a social media world. You can't expect me to buy your product, pay in full, and then still come and give you shout out. Let me open business for you. Let me be your papa. Let me they sleep with you. What are you giving to me in return? Sometimes I want to grow a business. Let me give you an example. Obi Kubana invited us to Kubana once. We had lunch. Obi is richer than me, no doubt. Better connected than I am. But I felt that if I came to eat there once every week or once every 2 weeks, I would be contributing my own quota to his business. And I used to go there religiously. There was a time we had a Free Nation meeting. We went there. We ordered what people took food home. Miss Thickness was there with us. Ada was there. Ada, were you there? I believe Ada should have been there. I will support your business as long as you don't believe that it is your entitlement. My support is your entitlement. No, I hate entitled mentality. Even my parents, I don't believe I owe them anything. I don't owe anybody anything in my life. If I want to give you something, I will give it to you. If I promise that I'm going to give you something I don't give you, then I owe you. If I say I'm going to give you something on Tuesday, and by Wednesday evening I've not given it to you, then you are not entitled because I'm owing you. So many people will have their businesses and expect that you should patronize them. I'll give you an example. My brother Aramanda. Do you know how many times Aramanda has bailed me out in this Lagos? I'll get event on Saturday. I'll not get cloth. I call Aramanda on Wednesday. Aramanda will say, Daddy, freeze. I'm not sure I can do it. The time is too close. Normal designer way, if you not give them 3 weeks or 1 month, they don't do your cloth. Aramanda go cut the call. 1 hour later, Aramanda go call me, say, what color would you like? I say, but you say, no. I think we might just be able to squeeze it in. Then Aramanda will send me a 350,000 naira French suit and tell me not to pay for it. And you think I will go and see Allen Onyema, and it is not that suit I will wear, and I will do like this inside. I will wear you so proudly, like you paid me to model for you. I remember walking into Obi Kubana's, just watch that video. I was walking in the white suit. And Obi got up and hugged me, and I look good. You can't make me look that good and I'll not give you a shout out. That's why I always patronize him. Not only I, look at how good I look in it. As in, Ada had to tell me one day, send me a DM, said, Daddy Freeze, who makes your suits? It is mad. So as a business or a service provider, don't look for what you would take. Instead, look for what you would give. There are people who cannot call me today that they need a favor, and I'll not run. Because of the way they position themselves in my lives. Some people from this internet will become friends. Some will become brothers. Some will become more than brothers. I wanted to sound like Diddy there. We've not become more than brothers, anybody. But Diddy knew. Just the same way with the free nation here. And that's what brings me to the next topic that I want to talk about. Loyalty. I have people in the free nation who I know are loyal to me and I can bank on. There are not many, and I'm not going to mention their names. So those that are disloyal or those who not think otherwise. But there are some people that I rate very high when it comes to loyalty. Loyalty is Peter standing with Christ when everybody wanted him on the cross. And Peter ran, denied him 3 times, but in his heart he still supported him. Loyalty is a rare privilege. And once I test loyalty, I will stand by you when you are going through your own. I appreciate loyalty. Somebody just mentioned somebody here. I don't want to mention any names, but somebody has mentioned someone and said that person is loyal, and I agree 100. That's one of my first points of call when I have a tough situation at hand. When I'm worried about a decision I need to take concerning some online saga, there are 1 or 2 people that I call first, because I know that no matter what happens, I know this person has my back. And it is a good feeling. There are some people who are not loyal. And I know them. There are some people who are busy because of their own interests. And I know them. Ifeanyi the lion says, "Oh guy, you too like gossip. That's why you're not tall. I'm probably taller than your father, your mother, you, and every member of your wretched family. Next time you guys go out in Lekki to beg for money in the streets with your pans, rattling them babiala, if I drive past, I'll park beside you guys and stand beside you to see who's taller, me or anybody in your lineage. I'm 6'1", you twisted dingbat. Abayi father efe darun. Ifeanyi the lion. Olórí burúkú kitten on pere en lion. Ọmọ musu. Olohun kìnìún. Ọmọ ológbò ẹhànà. Olohun ẹkùn. Ayé ò ní dá gbogbo tó ń wá lọ́dún yìí mi rò pé ó máa rí. Kó tó rí rádaràda bí ìdodo. Ọmọ tó ní kwashiorkor. How can you be so ignorant even in your insult? You look at me from head to toe, you say, I am short. I'm 6'1". Average height for a man is 5'10". I am 3 inches taller than the average height. Average height, I think, for men is even 5'9", sir. You find the kitten. You're here talking nonsense. You better not talk to me, because Sabio now say make I watch out for you, and I don't begin the. So let's talk about loyalty. And let me ask you, as I'm rounding off this live session, write down the names of people who are loyal to you. Ada Blessing said I was 6'2". She thought I was 6'2". Of course, I always look 6'2" to you. Because when you wear heels and you get to 4'9", I'll still look so much taller. That's why I look 6'2" to you. My loyalty has been tested. Jokes apart, who are those people loyal to you? Ask yourself this question. Who are the people loyal to you? And who are you loyal to? Okay, fine. Forgive you, Baba. I no vex say I yap you. I just think say na me the yaps. I just throw you stone, small stone. But take this from me. Take this, all of you. Just pick a pen and a paper. Write it down. Who are you loyal to and who's loyal to you? It'll help you. Who are you really loyal to and who's really loyal to you? Now, by loyal, don't make guesswork. Remember the fire that you've been through. Remember when coals were heaped on your head. Remember when you looked into your bank account and your name was the only good thing in your bank account. Those who stood by you, those who believed you. Are you loyal or are you disloyal like Obi was to Atiku? Think about it. Write this down. Write this down wherever you are. Who's loyal to me? Write down 2 or 3 names and give them a call this night and check up on them. How are you doing? I just said I should check up on you. Sometimes you surround yourselves. Sometimes you surround yourself with people who you've never trusted, who you've never tested. And you tend to believe because they're so visible in your life, you mistake visibility for loyalty. And I'm here to tell you this for free. Who are you loyal to? Can someone trust you with their gist? There are some people that I've called and given them my gist, and I've heard the gist somewhere else. I don't call them and share my gist with them again. Test the people around you cleverly. Don't make them feel bad. It's not by force that anybody should be loyal to you. It's not by force that anybody should be loyal to you. If you're watching on TikTok, pop my money gun. Pop, 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 pop. If I said you send, make I send my account. Oh yeah. We don't make up. Let me log TikTok. They know they like to announce. 100-131-7326. Pastor Josh, bless you, brother. 100-131-7326. Zenith Bank. Ifedayo. 100-131 7326 Zenith Bank. Loyalty is natural. Some people are loyal in nature. Some people are disloyal in nature. And some people are goal-oriented. Goal-oriented people tend to be disloyal because they are not looking at you. They are looking at their goal. So if their goal requires them to go through you, they're going to run you through. So goal-oriented people are usually a bit disloyal, even though they're people who can be goal-oriented and still be loyal. The reason why a lot of people will tell you, no, it's because if they've not tried. The day that your goal requires you snitching on me, and you don't snitch on me, that's the day I know you are loyal. That's the day I know you're loyal. It's like trust. You earn it. You don't demand it. I met one girl one day. I called her. She was not picking the phone. We're about to start a relationship. So when she came over to me, she sat down, put her phone on the table. I just reached for the phone back. As in, she just typed on it, so she had not. I just put the phone down. I just snatched the phone, buried. I just went through her message. Why are you going through my message? Don't you trust me? Where do I know your mother from that I want to trust you? Maybe 2 weeks ago we meet. This that I'm going through your phone is what I'm going to use 2 years from now to say I trust you. How do I trust you? Do I know you before? A relationship that is not built on trust cannot work. It can never work. Oh. How can I build my trust when I've not gone through your phone? How can I build your trust if you tell me you've gone to see your mother and I don't call your mother to verify? What do I lean my trust on? The fact that I'm supposed to trust you? And if I don't trust you, I get to be toxic. I get to be what's that other word? Narcissistic. Somebody just pasted the account. I don't remove them. The girl said, it's not fair. I don't trust you. I said, no, I don't trust you. Why am I supposed to trust you? Give me a reason why I should trust you. You told me you are your mother's place. Let me check your text messages. Let me call someone who knows your mother. If after you've proven to me for 3 years that you're trustworthy and I still doubt you, that's when you can call me insecure. I just met you. I need to be insecure. If I'm going to be in a relationship with you and I'm going to trust you with my body parts and I'm going to trust you with my bank account and I'm going to trust you with things people in relationships trust each other with, I need to know you. You were supposed to be here. You didn't pick my call. Where were you? You told me a story. How do I back that story up? I need to check through your phones. I need to ask around, and you shouldn't be offended. So when you meet a guy or a girl newly and they're running checks on you, don't take it as being insecure or narcissistic or toxic. Don't think that they're stalking you. I see nothing wrong. Your girlfriend says she's going home and she gets into a bus. Get on the bus behind her and follow her around a couple of times. Know the kind of person you're getting into a relationship with. It will save you divorce. You are crying 5 years later that your firstborn does not have your DNA. How? Because you are a mumu and you trusted. They say 70% of firstborns are not for their father. Why? Because their father is trusted. Trust is built over time. One of my very close friends cloned their boyfriend's WhatsApp. What they saw. Ha! How they are human beings in this life. Let no one call your test of trust insecurity. You've got to test before you trust. Look at somebody beside you and tell them, test before you trust. Test before you trust. Test before you trust. Anybody that tells you, you don't trust me, ask them, why should I trust you? Where do I know you from? Where do I know you from? Give them a lie detector test if need be. The kind of people that I have around here. They were telling me a story about a girl. She was crying. I said, why are you crying? My boyfriend cheated on me. And the guy looked at her. Is that why you're crying? You know, of the 3 guys that I'm with, he's the only one I'm really, really loyal to. Olori Bruku, you are with 3 guys. We have chosen that this is the one you are loyal to among the 3 guys. And then he stepped out and is cheating on you. The kind of women you have out there, they are not okay. They are not okay. They are not okay. Some talking stage women are billing men 1 point something million for phone. Test that trust. Test that trust. An untested trust is faith. And you're supposed to have faith in God, not in man. Trust man when they've earned the trust. Let me tell you, sometimes you don't need to trust your own mother. You can trust your mother, but not trust her with information because she go talk. Or you can trust your mother and not trust her with money because she doesn't manage money well. Everyone around you, including your parents, your siblings, they all need their trust tested. Test that trust. It's a very important thing. Somebody's going to learn something really hard with this. Test that trust. I think I'm going to do a whole topic on it one of these days. I was supposed to do Jakpa today, but I think I'll leave Jakpa for Monday. Test that trust. Some of you are getting into new relationships right now, and by nature you are trusting. Let me tell you, by default, people tend to abuse trust, and people tend to misuse and maltreat people who are quick to trust. I'll tell you a personal story one day. I went to Utazi. That time that we were in, I was still in Cool FM. Utazi was down the road from Cool FM. So, apparently I met some lady, I've known her for a while, said she wanted me, she used to work at a company that I used to work with before, and then she now needed me to help her do a jingle, but I was too busy then. So she said I should recommend a producer for her. So I recommended the producer guy about a year before, and then I forgot about the whole thing. So one day I just saw her call. This woman was crying on the phone. Daddy Freeze, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I said, okay. Meet me at the grotto. I said, it was formerly the grotto, but it was now Utazi. So I said, okay, meet me at Utazi. So I put a long CD. Kayla was working with me then, and Naomi. So they were in charge of the music. So I just put a long song and went to Utazi. Sat down, they served me granuts. I ordered Coke with ice and lemon. I was sipping my Coke and my granite, and this lady entered and sat down. Her eyes were red and swollen. I was afraid. What happened? That, can you believe it? I will not believe that guy that introduced her to, what the guy did to her. I will not believe it. My heart, don't they beat? I see my chest like this. My heart, they be like this. Hey, Mudaro, what have I gone to do? I go introduce person to person. Hey, Mudaro. This lady said that you will not believe it, that the guy asked her for money to do business, and she gave him 3 million, and he used the money to buy car for his girlfriend. That, can I imagine that this guy is getting married with part of the money this weekend? Producer Nimo buying wife, look for producer for you. I thought you were going to do a production. I don't know you'll be engaging in reproduction. This is a married woman crying that her boyfriend, she started to date the guy, started to give the guy her money, then the guy go use the money buy his own wife car. She can't begin cry. So I shall beg and talk. So I go talk to the guy. I was surprised. I was like this. And finally, I shall palmed her. We had a couple of drinks. So she was now, I managed to, stabilize her a bit, and she was fine. So around that time, T.Bills, Tiwa Savage filed for divorce. It was sharp breaking news, and they had a TV there that was running news in Utazi. So I just looked up and I just saw breaking news. Tiwa Savage files for divorce from T.Bills. Auntie just hissed. This Tiwa is just funny girl. She used a worse word, but I don't want to use it. Can you imagine? She cannot even keep a family. She cannot even keep a marriage. I looked like this. I said, for your own mind now, they keep marriage. You will just cry, come meet me, say, your lover want marry, you don't want make him marry. But you they cry. So another person, if you keep marriage. I said, wow. Reminds me of one girl that used to work in a telecoms company. I started dating her. She told me she was in a relationship. Meanwhile, she was married. She told me she was in a relationship. I did not know that she was married. Apparently, the husband was abroad. So they were trying to get her to go abroad. She was not divorced. She was in a marriage. But she told me she was dating some guy. It's complicated. Waiting concerning me, I plug in. Kilo coin me. Na Congo me, I can't there, can't shine. Nobody say anything. That time I was still fully in the world. So we're alone in a room one day after much kakuzin and a lot of things went down. She was lying beside me and she was cutting the call. The call kept coming in and she kept cutting it. And after a while, she switched off her phone. And I was like, madam, what's going on? So like, is that my stupid boyfriend? The guy has trust issues. I said I did like this. He has trust issues. One day. Are you where you are supposed to be? I just finished shining your Congo, auntie. He's worried because you're not picking your call. Why are you not picking your call? Because you are choking on a sausage. You are literally choking on a big sausage. That's why you couldn't pick his calls, sis. And then he's wrong for checking up on you, for wondering why you're not picking up his call. I've been waiting for you since, my beauty. Right, we bought a lot. The whole car was full. Hey, what fell? Bele. What is that? Hey, my medicine. Yeah, I'll get it. Bele, my love.
A lot of things for the academy. If I don't sort it out,
okay.
400 and something, that almost half a million.
Bele.
I can't hear stories.
That's how I was just waiting for you, gisting with them extra. I'm done. I'm ready for you. So we can watch that movie. I want to catch up with you. You know you're ahead of me. At this time.
See your apples.
Okay, thank you. Have they washed them? Just put them there. Don't worry. Just put them there. Oh, you have 10 minutes, so I'm timing you.
You can't time me. I'm trying to arrange your apples on your medication.
Okay, when you are done with your time, you 10 minutes. So back to what I was saying. Imagine what I'm saying, dudes and dudettes. When I say movie or bench, we are watching The Gentleman. I slept off yesterday night. I slept off. So I now, when I woke up, I hate it when she cheats on me on movie. So she had been watching. So I woke up, I was angry. I just got the remote. I rewound it back. Then she now slept off. So I now watched for like 30 minutes. I now slept off again. Let me tell you, the sweetest sleep in this life is sleeping off when you are watching a movie. Who agrees? Now rain wake us up. We just hear gagara for the roof. I love the sound of rain. As in me and baby freeze. We get excited when it's raining.
Yes, I get so excited.
As in we know sometimes he'll begin cry if it's raining and he has to go to school because he's supposed to be sleeping in the rain. I spoil. One day we get passport waka where we supposed to go do. Because in the rain, I forget. I slept till 12 noon. It's today, I was disoriented. She was like, today is Thursday. I did not go to work today because of you, so we can go and do this passport. I'm like, oh my God, it's to 1. Hey.
Yes, coming. Ma'am. You go from the front.
So back to the story I was saying. Me and the girl were just lady. It was later I found out she was married. How you are somebody's wife. Okay, then let's imagine you're somebody's girlfriend. And the guy was called. The guy don't need to what. There's what the guy saw in the soup that he carried locust beans in his hand. What was that?
Gentle exfoliating clearance.
Okay. Oni tí orí lọ́bẹ̀ tó fi wá rú ọwọ́. He get wetin he see for soup wey he hold locust beans for hand. That's why he was calling you back to back. That's why he was worried about where you were. That is why he was angry, and you only further messed his suspicions up by cutting off the call and switching off the phone, and then you will tell the person, I was so and so. Trust should be tested. Test that trust. Pop my money gun if you're learning something on TikTok today. Super chat, super stickers, and super likes on YouTube. It don't take. Somebody say, T.Bills, they distract me. Make I go attend to them. Pop my money guns. Oh yeah, I'm going soon. Oh yeah, pop my money gun. Pop that money gun. Pop something. Oh yeah, pop. Pop something. Oh yeah, pop. Pop something. Oh yeah, pop. Pop that money gun. Pop the money gun. Pop that money gun. Pop the money gun. If you ask the woman now, she go say her husband, they do his own for abroad. Bye-bye. How did I find out? And then I never used to have anything to do with women that are married. Once I know you are married, I go run. I dey run. So once I just hear say married, bye-bye. So the girl told me say she was not married, that she was in a complicated relationship. You know that is complicated of that year. Now, another thing I need you all to do is the loyalty test. You need to take it on yourself. Trust yourself a little less. Have you actually put yourself through the test? So you say I can, especially women. You see, men, the wonder of a man is his hormones are exactly the same January to December. But people have what they call ovulation. The worst thing you can do to a woman is mix ovulation with wine. Some women genuinely will tell you they can do without benching for 1 year. The day they will meet that devil that will mix ovulation with wine for them, that's when they will realize how limited their resistance is. Hello, this matter that I'm telling you is not a matter you like. If you know you can fall easily when it comes to women, build a perimeter fence around yourself. There are some things I don't trust myself with, so I stay away from them. I avoid them. I run far from them. Test yourself. You are very good at testing other people. Test yourself. Some of you believe that you can never be disloyal until you see a fine boy that is so fine and just talks, and then before you know it, your heart is melting, and before you know it, you are running like a tap. I don't think since anybody buy me TikTok universe, so I just buy TikTok universe. Another person selling TikTok universe. There was a time they used to buy me lion, big lion, small lion. Nobody has bought me a jet in a while. Pop my money gun. If you're watching on TikTok, double click. If you're watching on TikTok, double click. YouTube, super chat, super stickers, super likes. Yay! INEM just popped a money gun. Keep popping, baby. I used to have some people, they'll just come and just pop 20 money guns that year and they'll just go. I was Tinjo's low alaye saying. Someone said the economy is economizing everyone. I swear down. I feel so bad. There was a time, as in people were just popping. I'm go tired. I say I want to go and sleep. Light is okay. Fuel is okay. At least I've been able to fill all the cars. So Tyson Fury is fighting. Okay, we'll all go watch Tyson Fury. God bless you guys. Lovely, lovely, lovely hanging out with you. BB buzzing. That message you are asking about, just send that a message. She would forward you some articles on that. Be truthful to yourself. That's one of the biggest issues that we have in this world. We are not truthful to ourselves, and it's dangerous. Take care, everyone. God bless. Lovely hanging out with you. Don't forget, buy direct from USA.com. Anything you need from the US delivered to your doorstep. Clothes, shoes, accessories, jewelry, phones, cars, car parts. Anything you need from abroad delivered to your doorstep. Buy direct from USA.com. Do check it out. I love you guys loads. See you all in church tomorrow, 12:30. Take care and God bless.